Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see, a squad from the American, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Iowa Hawkeyes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wake Forest's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Catch in the middle, hits Barnes. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's hard to imagine starting a game any better than this defense has. 2 sacks on the opening drive of the game. Something that they pride themselves on. If they get you in these types of situations, they can pin their ears back and get after it. They've got multiple guys that can be a factor when it comes to rushing the quarterback. You're seeing that very early here in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Got out of trouble and throws. That's caught, it's Anderson. Turning it on! Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got it. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Hawkeyes want to move quickly. He's got it. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Power football with the run. He'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Buying some time. Looking for the score. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finds his man. It's Barnes. At the 35, he's got room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive.
There he goes. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Got a man. It's Barnes. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Demon Deacons are on the move. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. Shows off another move and gets down to the 33-yard line.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. And how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work.
Gets rid of it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Flushed out of the pocket. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
These quarterbacks are nightmares to play. Pretty good coverage on the outside. Man-to-man, nobody looking at the quarterback. He takes off. He doesn't look like a quarterback. Looks like a running back. Chews up yards, gets way down the field, and makes a big play for this offense.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Marshall. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawkeye! They'll try to tack one more on their score. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Caught in the backfield, it's Barnes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the ground with the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so he can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Demon Deacons have this offense rolling. They'll leave it with him. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage.
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Hawkeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, running back on the move. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Floating away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the play on third down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Hawkeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Creates a little room. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. The Hawkeyes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The play-action fake. Pocket breaking down. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Iowa! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Byers on the move. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. They boot it away. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
What will they dial up on 2nd and 8? Long way to go. Finding an escape route. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. Might as well give it to him again. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction.
Breaks into the open. Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. And the Hawkeyes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Fired in from the red zone for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
Well, This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game.
He's got it on the left, running free. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Makes the catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Caught close to the marker. It's Washington. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest. Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Number 11, set to kick off.
And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking downfield, it's Marshall. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. What kind of field position can he help him with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Looking downfield on first down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, this defensive end is a monster. I mean, you've seen his athleticism and his speed and his bend and his flexibility. He now has 2 sacks, and there's still a lot of football to play.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Got a man. It's Anderson. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Dropping back, it's Marshall. He'll throw it. It's complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. On his feet at the 40. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Hawkeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide open downfield. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Demon Deacons want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. This score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Sends it back in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. No fair catches here, looking for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Scrambling away. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Marshall. Rushes on him. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The Demon Deacons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about shipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll try to get the edge, but the toss play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got him downfield. And he's got enough for a first down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've come to the break, and Iowa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Hawkeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! And the stomping has commenced. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
That's a nice job by this offense. Nice job putting the drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, and then come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He's going for the big play. Makes a grab right down the middle. There he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wake.
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Arkansas is currently up big right now. So much so, feels like we can hear Pig Sooie inside our studio. They're up by 21 over LSU.
He'll keep it himself.
2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Give to the running back. Look out, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quarterback will keep it. Touchdown, Iowa! And the route is on. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
It's just so nice to have a single guy who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. The give on the inside. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll try it again. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your